Well, we all know that we learn how to make fried bread at Bosque Redondo. So obviously, it's not traditional in the sense that it's what the Navajos came up with. Before the long walk, a lot of the cornbread was baked in the ground or in what they call the earth ovens or on open flames and so on. So we didn't have fried bread at that time. No skillets, no lard or to fry it in. So in that sense, it's not Navajo. It's something that we adopted, but it's good in the sense that it tastes good depending what you put on, salt or sugar or honey. But we use it so much today in different gatherings, like at ceremonies or at church gatherings, and so people think it's part of our tradition. But it's very unhealthy for us, and we need to stop eating that and get back to our traditional food, the cornbread that's baked in the ground. And food trend, from my perspective, is it all depends on how you look at things, because I look through the lenses of what you guys are doing, through what others are doing in the areas of health, what my own family is doing, and from that perspective, the trend is good because people are returning to healthier food options, more vegetables, more fruits, and more whole grain bread, more leaning towards more lean meat. And in our case, we go back to the traditional gathering of food and learning how to remake them. So from that point of view, I think the food trend is good. But in many ways, we are fighting against corporations like McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Church's Chicken, the fast food industry. And so, but what we also need to learn to do is to work with them and find ways for them to also offer healthier food items. And I think they're attempting to do that. I think when we talk about planting, people think about just corn and squash and beans. What was raised in the past. But today we have so many more options. We could have fruit trees, we could have potatoes, and we could have chili of different kinds, different varieties. And when we can talk about cabbage and cucumbers, and we could set it up in a way where we could almost grow anything we want. And when I say that, that doesn't mean going out into the land and doing big farms. What I'm talking about is small family gardens, maybe half an acre, even a quarter of an acre in your backyard, and that's doable. You can bring in dirt from different areas and fertilizer and nitrogen. You can almost haul water and water it by a gallon of those jars, those gallon jars of the milk. You could do it that way and make it a fun activity for families and make it experimental and have quality family time together. So you're not only planting vegetables and fruits and so on, but you're planting seeds of relationships, healthy relationships, people spending time together, laughing together, telling stories. And so for me, planting means all of that. One of my favorite times is when we do plant corn, and it's not probably every 2 or 3 years when there's water. We have a farm, but we don't have running water or a river nearby, so we depend on snow melting on the mountains, and if we don't get enough snow like this year, we don't get water, so we don't plant. But when we do harvest time is one of the, and I really enjoy gathering the corn and making kneel down bread. And always we go out and bring in greasewood bush to build a fire with, and then to gather the corn and just make it, and just the taste of fresh baked or kneel down bread. It's healthy. It's very good for you, and I really enjoy that. And one of the other ways we do that is sometimes we would break that into small pieces and dry it, save it for the winter. So when the winter time comes around, we also get mutton and boil it, the backbones, and then when we're done, then we take out those dried kneel down bread, and we put it in there. And it's very delicious that way too. So just the whole idea of family coming together, working together, doing different parts of the work. Either it's breaking down the greasewood bush, and building the fire, or digging the hole, or preparing the corn husk to prepare the cornbread, or whether it's grinding the corn. And